Hello again. So wanted to show you in the bright light of day how to better conceal your blemishes. Now I have two very active children running around, so you're going to hear them. I have my face clean and sunscreen on and primer on, as well as my under eye concealer, which is the, you see how much I've used, the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles and Neutralizer. I think it works really well. Do you need a brush? You need a brush to use? How about you use this one, honey, okay? Good. Eleanor loves my makeup, so I just have to watch and make sure she doesn't get anything that can hurt or go everywhere. That one's for mommy still, okay, honey? Yeah, you can have, bear with me, this one. Okay, good. So what you need to conceal, I'm going to use a powder foundation this morning because it's the weekend and lighter coverage. I don't do full faces on the weekend typically. So if you have powder foundation, you want to conceal first because the powder will help set the concealer. So I actually do really like the Rimmel Hide the Blemish concealer. It is creamy. It also is nice and opaque, so it does hide. Here, Eleanor, what about this one, sweetie?
Hey.
This big brush? Oh, that's so cute. She's getting a pillow to sit beside her. You gonna sit beside me? Good girl. Okay, so concealer and a nice dense concealer brush. This is the Sephora Pro Stippling Concealer. It's kind of the partner to the Airbrush Finish Foundation Brush, which I love so much. Lachlan, please be careful on the bench, okay? Thank you. Haha, mommy makeup, real life. So, important to warm up any stick foundation on the back of your hand. Depending on the blemish itself, you might even actually dab it straight there, and I'll show you how to do that. So kind of one of two ways. Put it on your hand, dab it with your finger and onto the blemish with clean hands. Or you get your brush, stipple it in, and then touch it on. So this one is kind of a beast. So what I'm actually going to do is dab it on in round circles so that you get it all opaque. See how it actually does conceal the blemish, but you just have this nice big circle of concealer? Not too close, please. Thank you. Yep. So I tap my ring finger around it to blend it out, and then I use my brush.
He's going to just drive.
Sure, you can have that. So that to me is not quite full coverage enough, so I just rubbed it in the spot on my hand.
Wow.
And I'm really pressing it in to get all of the redness. And because it's kind of under the skin, what do you need? Help with that one? That one needs to stay closed though. That one needs to stay closed. Let's see what else I can give you. I don't really have much, Peanut. Not much. How about this one? That's neat. Yeah. Okay. Well, I had just a little redness on my chin, so I might just wipe the brush there. So it's pretty well concealed, especially for the weekend. I like covering it up too with powder foundation. You don't want to really goop on the concealer, especially before foundation. The foundation will give you a little bit more coverage too. Just be careful on that, okay? So my new favorite powder foundation, and you can see how much I've used of this too, is the Physicians Formula Healthy Skin. And I love the liquid foundation too, so I'm not really surprised. I have the Pure Cosmetics chisel brush. Again, super dense. That's when you're really going to get the best coverage. So I just kind of touch it to the compact. This does have a lot of fallout, which means the powder is releasing from the tin. So I just want to be careful not to get it everywhere. Lachlan, please don't put your hand on that pillow. Thank you.
Why?
Because I asked. Thank you. Okay.
Mom.
So I just dab and do it in circles to really get the coverage down and nice and even. This is called buffing.
Mommy.
Buffing it in, yes, honey.
Look, luckily you put that hook near your phone so it doesn't fall.
Exactly, yep. Okay, so I'm just gonna start bringing it down. I don't really have any method to my madness here. I do find though with your, thank you, sweetie, chin and mustache area, for lack of a better term, start with a bigger section first and any product left over, then take it.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry.
sneezed on in the face. This is why I'm sick all the time. So on the blemish right here, I'm actually going to dab it specifically here and then dab it around just to blend that out. I hope you're all enjoying the sounds of Marshall's fire truck. So I dab it again in the pan. Dab. I wouldn't swirl because that will release too much product, especially with this. You'll learn your products. Yeah, sure, you can have that one. And then I start kind of in we'll definitely be doing a mommy makeup hashtag with this. Okay, and remember to bring it down onto your neck so that that's right, Peanut, that's right.
Mommy.
Yes.
I turned off my fire timer.
Thank you. I think just a little bit more. Lachlan.
Sorry, Mom. I tried to play.
I know, sweet. I know, honey. Thank you. Good job, Peanut.
But I'm trying to
All
lay
done.
on here.
So I just want to kind of buff it out a little bit, especially with powder foundation, because it can look a little cakey. It can get cakey. So really, like, I know I spend a lot of time on blending, but really that's going to make the difference, okay? And do it around the area of the blemish, not just the blemish itself, or you're going to call attention to it. Nice. So, there you go. Blemish concealed. I always set with a setting spray to increase the longevity. Touch up with a powder. I usually don't go back and add concealer in the middle of the day. But if you get a good medium to full coverage powder foundation, then you can easily touch up and not disturb the concealer. Thanks for watching, everybody.